Duluth officials have closed a Morgan Park thoroughfare today over safety concerns. Idaho Street in and out of Morgan Park is closed immediately. Crews say a recent structural review raised safety concerns of the CN Railroad Bridge over that section of the road. The bridge is maintained by CN. Meantime, the city has closed Idaho Street until further notice. The public is asked to follow the signs and avoid the area. Morgan Park is still accessible via 88th Avenue West.